Hey, what's up, Wagner? Today we're going to be translating sentences into mathematical expressions. For each problem, we have four possible expressions, and we have to choose the one that matches the statement. So it's very important to read the, the statement very carefully. So for the first one, we have add 3 to 9, then divide the sum by 4. Well, with order of operations, usually division comes before addition, but they're telling us to add 3 to 9 first, then divide. Well, in order for us to be able to add before dividing, we need to have parentheses around our 3 and 9, right? So we're adding 3 to 9 first, so it's going to be in parentheses, the 3 and the 9. So choices B and D have parentheses around 3 and 9, but A and C don't, so we can kind of just eliminate these. Then next we're going to divide the sum of these, the 3 and the 9, divide the sum by 4. Well, if we're dividing the sum by 4, well, the sum should be before the division sign. This would be 4 divided by the sum, but we want the sum divided by 4. So D has the sum divided by 4. Therefore, D is going to be our answer. If you want to push your thinking a little bit further, we can actually evaluate the expression. Let's do this on the side. We have, in parentheses, 3 plus 9, and then divided by 4. Right, so 3 plus 9 is 12, right? If you want to underline this, 3 plus 9 is 12, and then divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3. The value of this expression is 3. Let's move on to the next one. So here we got multiply 5 and 6, then add 3 to the product. So we're going to multiply first, then add. Well, if we're multiplying then adding, we don't really need parentheses because order of operations always has multiplication before addition. So these parentheses aren't really necessary because this would imply that we're adding 6 and 3 first, then multiplying by 5, or adding 3 and 5, then multiplying by 6. But we want to multiply 5 and 6. So if we're doing multiplication by 5 and 6 first, this could be 1. This is not multiplying 5 and 6, so that's not it. And these are addition first, so that's obviously not it. So that was kind of a straightforward one, right? Multiply 5 times 6, then add 3 to the product. So we have the product here, and then add 3. So choice A is our answer for number 2. If you wanted to evaluate it, we said, 5 times 6 plus 3. 5 times 6 is 30. And then plus 3, that's going to be 33. So the value for number 2 is 33. All right, next up we got add 3 and 12. So add 3 and 12. Then divide the sum by the sum of 1 and 4. Okay, so this one's a little more complicated. So first we're adding 3 and 12, then we're going to divide. So if we add, then divide, we're going to need parentheses around this 3 and 12. So add 3 and 12 in parentheses. So we got that one. It's actually the only one with the parentheses, so let's see if the rest of this is right. Next, we're going to divide, so we have division, by the sum of 1 and 4. So if we're dividing by the sum of this, right, let's divide by the sum of 1 and 4, we should have parentheses here. So B is our only answer that has parentheses for both of these, right? Add these, then divide by the sum of this. So we need to add 1 and 4 together before dividing. If we evaluate this, it's going to be 3 plus 12 divided by 1 plus 4. Right, so we're doing parentheses first. 3 plus 12 is 15. Then these parentheses, 1 plus 4 is 5. So 15 divided by 5. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't need the parentheses for this. Let's see. Okay. So 15 divided by 5 is going to be 3. All right. Then last one. Take 4 plus 7 and subtract 5 plus 1 from the result. So 4 plus 7. So we have 4 plus 7 here. D is not going to be our answer because we need to have 4 plus 7 together, but this 7 is grouped with the 5 and the 1. But really we need to add the 4 plus 7. And then we're subtracting 5 plus 1 from the result. So if we're subtracting 5 plus 1, this is kind of grouped together, right? So the 5 plus the 1 will be grouped together. So we have that over here, right? If we were to calculate this, it would be 4 plus 7 minus 5 plus 1. So C is going to be our answer here. It's very important that we group the 5 and the 1 together because we're subtracting 5 plus 1. It's not subtract 5 then add 1. It's subtract 5 plus 1. So if we were to evaluate this, 4 plus 7 minus 5 plus 1. All right. So we can do the parentheses first. This is 6, right? 4 plus 7, right? 4 plus 7 minus 6. So this is going to be 11 minus 6, right? So we did that. And then 11 minus 6 is going to be 5.